Today we're going to take a look at the annotated bibliography assignment, and I want to walk you through that and make sure that you understand what you're being asked to do there and the purpose of that. So let's take a look at that together right now. I'm taking us over to the Blackboard class here. Okay. Oh, one thing I want to point out before I show you this, this would be a great time as this is the first week we're starting to work on our researched argument essay and our annotated bib. And so I would really encourage you as we work on this last essay to use these writing research workshop and revision resources. All the resources that we've kind of had sprinkled throughout the class, they're all collected there for you. So this would be a great resource for you to use as you're writing and researching and rewriting and editing. So I wanted to point that out to you. But let's come right down to week 8 where we are now. And if you're seeing this, you are already in this link, the researched argument assignments and other essential assignments and resources. So let's jump into there together. Okay. All right, so we're taking a look at the annotated bibliography, but do know that that the annotated bibliography is designed to help you do well on your researched argument assignment, and it's going to include all the skills that you've learned in how to research. And actually, there are 2 videos explaining both the overall assignment for the researched argument, and there's a guide that walks you through exactly how to research. So you'll want to use those. Those are here in this same, they're right there. So let's take a look at annotated bib for now. Okay. So here's the basics. You want 5 credible sources. You're going to have them annotated and ordered A through G. You want them in alphabetical order by author last name. And this is great because your final essay is going to have, research argument essay is going to have 6 credible sources. This is going to get you really close to having all the sources that you need. So you can see that it's really designed to help you do well on your research argument essay. Also, you'll notice here that it's by alphabetical order by last name. The purpose of that is because you'll use part of this just to put together your works cited page at the end of your essay. So this is really designed just to help you organize your researching and develop your argument as you're doing so. So this is it. So this is going to get you started on your research argument. And so here's the learning outcomes. You can take a look there, and then let's jump right into the assignment. So you're going to write and present an annotated bibliography of 5 critical sources which relate to your argument. So for example, if your argument is related to education, then all of your critical sources need to relate to education somehow. Remember, they could be some of your sources you may use for your counter argument. Some may directly support, most are going to directly support your argument, but there may be one that you use for a counter argument as well. So the library databases you're going to use, and there's another video where I show you exactly how to do that. The one that you're going to use, and this will be the one you'll use for a lot of your research when you get further along into your majors, Academic Search Complete. It's a good overall academic database. So you'll use that. You'll also use the Opposing Viewpoints one, and in that video, take a look at that. I'll walk you through and show you how to do that. In addition to that, you can find sources. You can use Google to find sources as well. But just know that if you're not using one of these academic databases, you're going to have to do more work to make sure that your sources are credible. Because remember, if you don't have credible sources, then they're not adding to your argument. They're not supporting your argument because they're not adding any credibility to it. Anyways, so I won't get into that too much here, but these are good resources. Citation Machine, and I'll show you some tricks on that researching one that'll help you too. The OWL citation guide, feel free to click through to that. The Purdue OWL is always a great resource. I use it all the time. And so, yeah, I'm going to show you this in BCTC's database. They will cite it for you, which is really cool. And they've put a research guide together there for you, the librarians at BCTC. So remember, you can always reach out to librarians. You can send them messages or email them directly. Remember, you can always ask questions in our virtual office, our water cooler section there on the page. Feel free to always email Instructor Johns or I, and let us know how we can help you out, because this is part of the semester we're going to really kind of pull together and be helping each other out. All right, you all will be more independent during this part. So, okay, so here's A through G. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to do it literally like this. You're going to have A period, and then you're going to have your MLA citation. All right. And so that'll be ready to copy and paste right on your works cited page. So you're getting your works cited page done early, right? You're going to give some background on the author. Why is he or she credible? Give some context of the source. When and where did it appear? So did it appear in the New York Times in 1997? If so, okay, what was going on in New York City in 1997? And why is explain the context a bit of the New York Times. Was there something going on within the New York Times or something that would make that worth mentioning? So then part D, main points and purpose of article. So you're just kind of doing your summary here. The main points were this. The purpose of the article was to do this, was to persuade people of this, right? Then E, your key quotations. So this is the part that's going to be most helpful to you as you're writing your essay. You're going to have your key quotes, which may be useful for your argument. And you'll kind of explain very briefly what these quotations mean and why they're important to your argument. So I recommend introducing and citing these in MLA here. And there's some guides to kind of walk you through how to do that. That's good practice, and also it has something kind of ready for you just to drop it right into your essay, right? So you're kind of working a bit in advance, and you're going to make your life a little bit easier in the future. So let's move on to part F here. Discuss how the information could be used in your argument, and be specific there. Which side of the issue does the argument is the information going to address? How did they do it? What claims might it substantiate or question? How does the information compare to information you found in another source? So talk about that and how you could use it in your argument. Part G, evaluate it. How effectively does this source support its assertions? So are the claims that it's making, are they valid? Are they important? Are they worth considering? How credible is the publication source? Is it biased? Is there a bias that kind of affects whether we can really trust what it's saying? If so, talk about that. How does all that shape how we can use this information in our researched argument essay? So folks, that is it.